Alright, this is my 1991 Camaro Z28. I'm going to be listing this car for sale on Facebook Marketplace today. This was the first car that I added to my collection in 2002 when I got it with about 53,000 miles. It's got just under 63,000 now. These are original miles, none of this exempt crap. Miles are stated on the title. Great car, runs great. This is what we used to call a Wednesday car. Back in the day, if you got a car that was really good and ran strong and didn't have any issues, you said it was made on a Wednesday because the guys weren't hung over from the weekend and they weren't didn't have their minds focused on the upcoming weekend. So middle of the week, they tended to make the best cars, or so we thought when we were kids. Gonna sell it because I have 11 cars in the collection and I'm just running out of indoor space to store them, and I want to get a 1987 Grand National or 1989 Turbo Trans Am, so I got to make room, and this is the first car. I've had it the longest, so it's going to be first in, first out. My cars are like my kids. I love them all the same, so I got to make at least some kind of rational decision as to which one I want to sell here. Wheels are really good on this car. You're not going to see any rash on them. They're not bent. Everything's straight. The car's straight. It's laser straight. There's no Bondo on this car. Never been hit. Garage kept car. You can see the lenses are really good. You got the 5.7 tune port injection badge there, which of course is the 350 for us old timers. Come across the other side. Here's the back end of it. I'll have pictures on Facebook Marketplace. There's the wheel. And then the last wheel there. All four wheels are really good. The body's straight. There's this thing body-wise is perfect. I mean, there are no bends, no waves, no dings. It's a great car. So the color is not a factory color. The color is actually a BMW paint. It's called Carbon Black Metallic. BMW used it on their M models, so you could get it on an M5 or an M3 back then. The car was black when I got it. The only thing it really needed was paint, so I had it taken to my paint guy, and I had him, I wanted to do something that wasn't just boring black. So he suggested that we do this. It actually looks black when it's in the shade, and then when the light hits it, you get this pearly metallic blue. It really pops, and at night when the lights hit it, it's really amazing what this color does. So we're going to do a cold start here. I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back. Alright, so I paused the video to grab this. It's a temperature probe. All these guys tell you, oh, I'm doing a cold start, look at how great it starts, and they had the car running before and it fires right up, so I'm not going to do that. You can see the L98 V8 here. You could eat off of this thing. This is probably the cleanest motor out of any of my cars. There's no seepage, no leaks, not a drop of anything underneath this car. Power brake, boosters, cylinders, all good there. No leakage there. I mean, this car is just solid. So here's the ambient temperature. You can see right there. See the laser. Alright, so we're going to hit the manifold. 79.7, 79.5, 76.8. So this car's not been running. It's been sitting overnight in the garage. And we're going to do a true cold start. Alright, so here we go. Fires right up. See the temperature gauge there. Volts are good. Great oil pressure. There's the mileage. So let's go back out. And then here's what the other thing I'm going to do right now. Watch this. So I'm going to hit the air conditioning vent here. And you can see that it's ambient temperature 77. I'm going to turn on the air conditioning. Let that run for a second. We'll come back in and you'll see that the air conditioning on this car is ice cold. So there it is. Runs really smooth. I don't know if you can hear me. You can see now that it's heating up, right? And then I'm going to do this. All right, let's see here. You can see it cooling down there. So we'll let that run for a little bit. Try that so we can get the side of the vents. You can see that. So the air conditioning in this car gets really cold. I'm going to shut it off because I hear carbon monoxide is not really good for you. All right, I'm going to pause it and I'll be back. All right, so that was our cold start. It's fired right up. The hood insulation is really good. Everything's really great on this car. Take a look here. Passenger side door card, perfect. Interior is in great shape. Radio's aftermarket. We'll go over that here in a second. No cracks on the dash pad. Dash pad's perfect. Headliner's perfect. Back seats are perfect. And this car's never been smoked in. So, take a look at the ashtrays. They're clean. Got documentation, so there's your owner's manual. There's some warranty stuff in there. It's all expired, obviously. So this is kind of funny. The old days, they'd give you a head unit that was removable, so you could stick it in your pocket and take it with you when you went somewhere to deter thieves. With this, they give you a dummy blank plate that you would stick on there, and then if somebody saw that, they'd be like, oh, he took the head unit with him, let's not steal it. So, whatever, that's there. Put this back in here. All right. Hatch release works. So the subwoofers obviously are not factory. There's an amp in there. Gain control. Shade works. So if you wanted to hide your stuff, you just put that there. Of course, these cars had that little lock compartment. So here's another thing with this car. The suck down does work. There you see it. That's one of the first things that goes on these things, and then you just got to slam the trunk down or the hatch down and hope that it latches. This car, it works. Door card on the driver's door. Interior. So I'm going to show you how this radio operates. When I bought the car, it has a cassette player. I still have it. But I'm going to tell you what, once you hear this thing in action, you are not going to want to replace it. So you got to put the car in drive just to get the shift lever out of the way, hit the power button. And watch this trick. So now you got power acoustics, touchscreen. And if you don't want to listen to it like that, because it does block the climate control vents, you can actually do this. And then use it like that. Or you can just turn it off. So it's got a remote control that comes with it. It's in the glove box. Keys. Put it in park. I'm going to pause it for a second. All right, so here's the key situation. You got 1, 2, 3 ignition keys with the pass key or pass lock or whatever GM called that thing, which you know now is impossible to get. And you got 2 door keys. Actually still has the tags from when I bought the car on it. All right, I'm back. I think it's dark enough here where we can check out the lighting on this car. If it doesn't work good, I'll do it again afterwards, but getting ready to go out for anniversary dinner. So let's see. All right.
So lighting there is good. You can see that. That's all it's good. What am I doing? Turn the key. Turn signal. Turn signal. Here, let's put the hazards on. Where's the hazards? Down here. It's the old style there. Okay. Alright, so that's on. Fog lights are on. You can see the climate controls lighting up. The radio lights up separately. PRNDL works. Alright. Service engine is just because of the ignition being on. Alright, so. And then that goes out. This is one of the few cars that are this old, by the way, that the airbag light isn't on all the time either. I gotta tell you. I'm going to put in reverse, and there you can see in the rear view mirror, hopefully, let me see, that's me. You can see the reverse lights. They'll go out here. Watch this. There. Alright, so take my word for it, those work. I'm going to shut the car off so I don't die. There's the rear lights. Those are working. Here, I'll show you the brake lights work. If I can get in there and hit that. There's the brake lights. That, I don't know if that high mounted brake light there, I don't know how the hell to get that to show, but I'm sure that's working. If it's not, we'll put a bulb in it. So here's the fronts. Everything working correctly there. Fog lights. I'm going to turn on the brights, and then on these cars, when you turn the brights on, the fog lights turn off because you're some federal crap. You know, like you're having too many lights on in the front of the car, apparently. So there's the brights. You can see the fog lights went out. So, yeah. So that's that. So that's the car. And, you know, really when I bought this thing, what I really liked about it is it's unmolested. Nobody put performance intakes, performance exhaust. Nobody screwed around with this car. This car is the way that it left the factory. Under the hood, the only thing that is not factory would be the yellow ignition wires. I had the wires and plugs replaced a while ago, and they put these yellow performance wires, which I think look pretty cool, but real easy to replace them with the gray ones that came from GM. You can get those anywhere. Close the hood here. So that's it. 1991 Camaro Z28 350. Runs really strong. This was the year that Chevy finally got tired of getting their asses kicked by the Mustangs. So they what they did is they added a second catalytic converter to let the exhaust breathe a little bit easier. Did a couple other things, and it added about 5 horsepower to 245, and the torque jumped up to 345 pound-feet of torque. And this was the first third generation Camaro that really could take the Mustang, and it could take not only the Mustang GT with the 5-speed, but this car could take the Mustang LX notchback with the 5-speed, which, you know, the kids bought back then because they were the lightest and the fastest Mustangs. This was it. This was the pinnacle of the third generation F-body, performance-wise. So we'll see. I don't think it's going to last too long. We'll put it up on Facebook today, and we'll put a link to this video there. And if I can figure out how to do that, I'll put a link to the Facebook listing in the description. Right, there it is, 1991 Camaro Z28, just under 63,000 original documented miles. All maintenance is kept up on the car. Oil is clear. Brake fluid, coolant, transmission fluid, everything is lubed underneath. The car is ready to go. Mechanically perfect. Great laser straight body. Very, very nice shiny paint job. This car has a 7-year Adams ceramic coat applied earlier this year. So it's ready to show. Depending on which version of this video you're watching, if you're watching it on Facebook Marketplace, we'll pause now and I will do a cold start and also show the air conditioning blowing cold. So there you go. If you're watching it on YouTube, we've already done that. So overall, great car. Sitting next to it, stablemate here, my 1986 Fiero GT 5-speed.
like I said, I got to make room for another car, so first in, first out. This was the first car that I bought in my collection, so it's logically it's going to be the first one that gets sold. So reach out to me either by text or by Facebook Messenger. Come take a look at it, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.